Hi, and welcome to 5th Grade Life Science, the podcast where we explore the amazing ways life works in ecosystems. I'm your host, Mrs. Klepper, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of food webs, specifically how changes in a food web can create the ripple effects throughout an entire ecosystem. As we go, make sure you listen and get ready to jump right in. First, let's review what you already know. A balanced ecosystem is like a puzzle where all the pieces fit together. Each species, whether it's plants, animals, or even algae, plays a role. If one piece is added, removed, or changed, it can affect the entire puzzle. For example, imagine you add a new species like a sea turtle or a population of crabs suddenly increases. These changes affect food availability, predator-prey relationships, and even competition for resources. Now let's take a look at some real examples. Here's our first scenario. The crab population increases. Picture this. Crabs are a key part of our food web. Now their population suddenly grows, and what happens next? First, crabs need more food. That means they'll eat more clams and snails, so the clam and snail population will decrease. But wait, fewer snails eating algae means algae has less competition, so the algae population will increase. The ecosystem is no longer balanced. More crabs means less food for other species, which could lead to a competition and even starvation for some. Take a moment to think about this. Scenario 2. Now let's shake things up even more. Imagine sea turtles are introduced into this ecosystem and they love to snack on crabs. What happens? First, with sea turtles eating more crabs, the crab population decreases. With fewer crabs, clams and snails are no longer being eaten as much. This means the clam and snail population will increase. But there's a catch. More snails means more algae being eaten, so the algae population will decrease. Notice how the introduction of one predator changes the balance for everyone. This shows how connected everything is in a food web. Why do these changes happen? So why do these shifts occur? It all comes down to predators and food supply. When a predator is added, it controls the population of its prey. But when the prey population drops, other species that depend on them can struggle. On the flip side, if a predator is removed, its prey can overpopulate and throw off the balance. In both cases, the food web adjusts, but the ecosystem may not stay stable. That's why scientists study these changes to help protect ecosystems. Now it's your turn. Look at the food web on your worksheet and draw a sea turtle in the ecosystem. Then predict what would happen to the crab, the clam, the snail, and the algae populations. Remember, there are more than 3 effects that can happen, so feel free to draw in extra boxes if you need it. Well, thanks for tuning in to 5th Grade Life Science. Remember, ecosystems are like delicate webs. Even small changes can have big effects. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.